Hello everybody. As we know, term 3 exam is combination of topics related to term 1, 2 and 3. So as we can know here, we have collection of KPIs related to these three terms. Few KPIs were selected related to term 1. So in this video, I'll be recording explanation for every single KPI of these. Not only this, but also I'll add answering some questions related to same KPIs. And as we know, we're going to be provided with formula sheets, so you don't need to memorize formula. And as we can see here, with the formula, on this side you'll be finding description for every single symbol, just in case you don't remember or you got confused. Starting topic 1 here, which talks about speed. So the only KPI will be included in the final exam talks about how are we able to recall and use the equation which helps us to calculate average speed. So mainly using the formula here, average speed can be calculated by dividing total distance over total time. So mainly the SI measuring unit of distance is meter. It could be with kilometer or centimeter, but this is our SI unit. For time as well, we have second. We can have time with hours, minutes. Sometimes you don't need to convert units if it's not required, if it's not written. Other times you just need to keep it as it is or based on the options. Now we are going to check answering some of the questions here that shows the question itself will direct you whether to keep the unit as it is or whether you need to convert units based on the options. So starting here, question 1. A train begins a journey from a station and travels 60 kilometers in a time of 20 minutes. So obviously this is distance covered, this is time taken, and we need to calculate average speed. This is straightforward. We know average speed is distance over time, but our distance here with kilometer, our time with minute, and here all options, all units in these options meter per second. So obviously we have to convert from kilometer to meter and from minute to second. How to convert from kilometer to meter? Multiply times 1000. How to convert from minute to second? Multiply times 60. So our answer will be 60, which is distance. Sorry, just right here. So our equation will be 60 times 1000 over 20 our time times 60. Straightforward, by calculating we are going to get C as our answer. Question 2. Here, a car travels at average speed of 60 kilometers per hour in 15 minutes. So comparing these two units, we can notice that distance has to be with kilometer and time has to be with hour. So that means we have to convert from minute to hour, which means you divide time given over 60. And the question asks about how far does the car travel in this time, which means we need to calculate distance. Using our formula, speed is distance over time. If we need to calculate distance, so you're going to multiply speed times time. Our speed is 60. Our time is 15, but without conversion. Now you need to convert, so you divide it over 60 by using calculator or without. It's a simple math, so it gives 15 kilometer. This for question 5. Going to question 6. A cyclist rides 300 meters up a slope in 50 seconds. She then rides down the slope in 25, so obviously we have to calculate average speed. Now, sometimes, that's what I used to tell my students, you need just to visualize or to draw the situation, which helps you, will help you to understand the situation here. So, going to the question, a cyclist rides 300 meters up the slope. So while going up the slope, the distance was 300 and the time taken was 50 seconds. Now, while riding down, covering same distance, it's not mentioned here, but you need to understand. Obviously, it's written here. She then rides down the slope, same distance covered. So, distance down as 300 meters, while time taken as 25 seconds. Now, we need to find average speed. So, average speed is total distance over total time. Our total distance, 300 plus 300 up and down, then 50 up and 25 down. By using calculator or straightforward, our answer will be 8 meters per second. In this question, we have this figure shows the path of a football as it's kicked along the ground between 3 players A, B, and C. Here, distance is mentioned, and part A of this question, calculate the average speed of the ball between A and B. So from A and B, distance covered is 18, and it's written here the ball takes 1.2 seconds to travel this distance. So time taken here, 1.2. Obviously, same formula will be used. Average speed, distance over time. Distance is 18, time 1.2. So it will get 18 over 1.2. It gives 15 meter per second, because the measuring unit of distance is meter, measuring unit of time is second. Straightforward. Going to part B, player B kicks the ball to C. It travels with the same average speed. So this means speed to cover from B to C is 15 meters per second. Calculate time taken to travel from B to C. So obviously we have to calculate time using our formula, speed, distance, time. To calculate time taken, so the formula will be rearranged to have distance over speed. Our distance, it's written here, 21. Our speed, because it's written here, same average speed. So the speed we have just calculated will be used here. 15 by calculating 21 over 15, it gives 1.4. You don't forget the measuring unit, which is second, because we are calculating time. Done. Next question. Now reaching to question 20, obviously it talks about acceleration. This means that we have started with topic 3 that talks about acceleration. Going back to KPI, what exactly we need to understand about this lesson, just also define the meaning of acceleration and recall the use of equation. As we have studied before, acceleration means, or it defines, the change of velocity. Acceleration is considered as the rate of change of velocity. Why it's velocity, not speed? Because speed is considered as scalar. You don't need to know this by details, I'm just explaining. Is scalar, while velocity is vector. Since acceleration is vector, so it relies on velocity, both of them require direction to be described. So acceleration is the rate of change of velocity. From the definition, we are able to guess what formula can be used to calculate acceleration. Acceleration is change of velocity over change of time. Or it can be used in a different way if we have VI and VF. VI is initial velocity, which is starting velocity. VF is the final velocity. Just in case of having VF and VI, we are going to use this formula as VF minus VI, TF minus TI. And of course, the measuring unit is meter per second squared. Question 1 asks about which statement about acceleration is correct. We agreed it's the rate of change of velocity. So going over these options, you'll find that the best description is A,